Hi, this is Camille from my Junk Journal Heaven. Looks like I've got a mess already. Well, that's not abnormal. I'm back with the second half of the video on the ring journal that I'm making, and I thought I'd show you what I've done. I think I put the lace on here in the first video, I'm not sure, but I put some tags in it, and on the back I don't know whether I like this or not, but I think it's kind of fun to have the netting out the side. Actually, I think I'm gonna clip it a little bit so it pokes out more, a little more ruffled out there. Yeah. And I've been debating on whether to put something in the middle here. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put something in the middle. What do I have on the front? Okay, I can put, it can't be anything very tall. Maybe I won't put anything in the middle. I don't know whether I have anything. Nope, everything's too tall. Guess we won't put anything in the middle of that one. And then I have another page where I put a faux, anyway, it's made out of wax paper. Mine are, as a pocket, and I've decorated that. And on the back I have a pocket, and I put in an envelope with some paper to write on in it. So I have those, and then I have this one as my third one. I put a tag in there, or a journaling card in there. I may put something else in there. And this side I put two journaling cards in and decorated up the little tuck. It was plain. I think I did this I'm sure I did this on the video. Anyway, that's where we are so far. And I think I did this one on the video also. It's held together, but there's journaling space in there, and I put a tag in there, and I did some decoration on the back and put another tag in. So now I have more to do. I have all of these over here, and I finally got my ephemera worked out. I was going to say that's upside down, but the writing is right side up, so I guess it's not upside down. And I have to decide what to put on it. What I want to put on it for a pocket, or if I just want to put, I don't think I want that on there. I could put that one on. Oops, I have another one here. Well, let's work on this one first, because I think I do like this pocket on this one. So I'm going to put that on there. And then I'll do some embellishments on the pocket. I don't think this needs anything here. Oh my goodness. I also inked everything before I started the video. So everything is inked. Oops, I'll put it over here. And ready to go. And I'm going to put that down in the corner if I can get it there. Okay. And now I could put that down in it for a tag. It'll stick up a little bit. I'm going to let the ink or the glue dry first, and I'm going to put something on it. I have all this ephemera that came with the kit, and I will put some of that on it, but I want something else also. Oops. That doesn't really go with it. I don't like that on it either. I may not find anything in here that's the right color for it. That one might be okay. I hope I'm in view. I didn't even look. Oh my goodness. I hooked everything up and didn't get it leveled. Sorry about doing that in the middle of it. Oh, I have something like that I could put on there. And then maybe a dress. Yes, I like that. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ink around the dress or the piece of paper here. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing okay. It's been a very nice day here in Alabama. And my water aerobics group goes to dinner once a month, and tonight was our dinner. We had 24 people there, which we normally don't get that many at the dinners or the lunches. Sometimes we have lunch. This was a dinner, and normally we don't have that many people, but we did tonight. It was really nice. Noisy, but nice. Looks like it needs something right there, but I don't know what. I found this little number on my desk. I wonder if I want to stick that right there. I think I do. The more I work with this, the more it is actually like a journal. And if I make another one, I might not make it this thick of cardboard. I might just make it a thinner type cardboard, but I'm having fun doing this. And I have multiple things I can put in it. I'll put that in for now. And then there's this side to do. And I had this here. This came from a paper pack from Temu. And I really like it. But if I use it as a pocket, I'm going to have to trim around it, and I'm going to have to put it on something heavier because it's quite lightweight. So I think we'll wait on that. I also have this that I thought would be fun to put in here. I made this in one of my videos. It's called the napkin fold. Yeah. It's glued. Okay. And that would fit on there, and then it would be writing space. And you know, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that on there, I think. Do I want it on the green one, or do I want it on something else? Let me see what else I have that might... No, I don't want it on that one. Maybe on this one. This one's awfully busy. That would calm it down quite a bit, wouldn't it? And I could actually put some paper on here from the kit. Okay. Like I said, when I made the video, the original one had 4x4. Well, I'm not sure if this is 4x4 or not. Let me measure. I think this one was a 6x... Oh, it's 8x8. So this is a 2-inch square. Okay, I can do this. It would be kind of hard to make this type of thing a pocket because of the magnet. The magnet would get in the way, so I'm not going to make it a pocket. I'm just not going to do that. But I am going to put it like that, and then I'm going to get some of the paper. That one would be all right, I think, or I could use floured. I don't know that I want to do that. Let me see what I have here. I've got all kinds of stuff. Maybe some of the newsprint type would work. And I only need a couple of pieces that are 2 inches to cover those corners. So let me see what I've got here. If I have 4 inches, I'm good. Oh yes, I'm fine. I'm going to cut it there so it makes it easier to work with. And then I'm going to cut 2 by 2, and that piece is cut in half. And this one will also be 2 by 2 and cut in half. And I'll put these other pieces over here with my ephemera stuff. I can probably use those on something. Uh-oh. No, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll put them on the outside. I was trying to think if I wanted to do something different with them, but I think I'll put them out here. Now, I don't know whether I want that yellow on there or not. I might want to put something else on there. I think I'll put a piece of the newsprint on it. Because that yellow doesn't quite go with what we've got there. Okay. Yeah, that'll mostly cover it up. And I'll ink around the edges, and maybe that'll help it a little bit. Maybe I should have trimmed it around the edges. We'll see. All right, and do I want to put something inside? I could put, oh, that's too big. I could put a little piece that could be written on inside besides the writing paper. I think we'll do that for right now. Okay, that side's done on that one. And on this side I have this. Now this one could go on here. Or, no, I don't really like that on there. I could put this one on here. I have too many things and too indecisive. This is quite matchy-matchy, but yeah, don't want that on there. That is too matchy-matchy. You know, there could be one that was just pretty. But I don't think I like that on that one either. And I'm almost out of pockets over here. Ah, newsprint, that'll work. Or else I'll put one of these little pockets on there. And maybe make it a side tuck so it could have something else in it. That will work. Okay, and that can go right in there, and I'll probably put something inside of the little pocket eventually. So that one's basically done. Now this one, what do I want to put on here? That's pretty on there. Or I could use that as a side tuck. I need to cut it down a little bit, but that could be a side tuck. Decisions, decisions. I don't know what I want to do with this. Let me see here. I have another piece that could be a side tuck or a bottom pocket. I think that could be a bottom pocket. And that's what I'm going to do. I worked on ephemera and I think I don't have enough to put in all this stuff. My goodness. Oh, that needs to be held down. I glued the backing on it with my glue stick and it doesn't always work well. Okay, let's put a little more glue on here. Why that's not sticking, I don't know, but I'm going to put more on it. Oh, that's what it was. I hadn't put any on that one side. That's why it wasn't sticking there, but that's okay. Now I put some on it. I'm going to hold it down for a second. And then I have some little tags that are real plain, but they can be embellished. I got a little crazy with the, what is it called, glossy accent. Put it on just about everything. Those are too big for the tags. All these little ephemeras, I put glossy accents on them. I don't suppose it would hurt to have something that went over the side on these. I could stamp on them or put other ephemera on them. Let's see what I have in the tickets department here. Some of these are too big to go on these. Yep. Let's see if I have something smaller. That would be okay on there, I think. Oh, here's not one that's nice and narrow. That can go on one of them. And let's see what else I have. I have some other tickets, but some of them are kind of modern, which I don't think matters that much. That one can go on there. Okay, I've got tickets for these 3. I think there's more of them somewhere, but I'm not sure where. And I have some other things here that I might use. That's a ticket. I don't know what it's doing in this pile, but okay, it can go out there and I'll put it back in its right spot. Nothing in here for these. This one needs to be trimmed, and then it also needs to be inked. Okay. Let's see. It's got a bunch of writing and numbers on it, and I have no idea which way they go. So it's just going to get glued on. I'll just kind of glue it that way. And I'm going to put this carriage on there. Well, it's not a carriage, it's an old car. An antique car. I have an antique truck I drive. It's 21 years old. And it's still going good. Although I may have to put some I may have to put some money in it for a transmission soon, but for being that old, I think it's doing well. All right, now do I want this one on here with something, or do I want a smaller ticket on it? I like these tickets, they're fun. And it's basically a see-through when you get it on. Does anybody have the problem I do? I went into Walmart tonight to get a gallon of milk, and I had a couple of other things on my list. I figured it might come to $20. I came out with $56 worth of stuff. I don't know how that happens, but it always seems to happen to me. I can't walk out of there with just what I went for. It's crazy. Prices up the way they are, I ought to walk in and ignore everything and walk out. But I don't. Okay. I think just having the two in there is fine with that one. Yeah. Okay, that's another one down. I think I might be able to do one more, maybe two. Oh, that's not good. Coming unglued there. That's not really going with that. I could just do something pretty on one of them, but oh, that doesn't go with that either. That one may not go into this one. I've got some other things. I've got a cute little envelope here. I put the envelope up there. I actually have... No, those aren't going to work on there. Oh, I've got another one over here. I thought I had them all divided up. Nope, that won't fit in there. I have some little tickets that'll fit in here. Although the tickets look cute coming out of other things, I'm not going to do that with those. I'll put something in here, probably some paper, but I'm going to put something on it to decorate it up. It's really plain. And once again, I have the problem of maybe not having anything small enough to put on it. That could go down there. Have a little suitcase that would fit on there. And I could put the ticket underneath it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Or do I want this ticket? Maybe I want this one. has some pink on it. All right, let's use the one with the pink on it. Come on, up you go. Or it could go down here. Now I'm going to put them up here. Okay. Could put something down there. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'm going to, I don't know whether I want it up at the top, down at the bottom. If I put it down at the bottom, I can use it for a side tuck. Tuck something in it. I think I'll do that just because and I have a postcard here that could go in there. I'm not wild about that flower there. I want to put something better on there. Where did it go? I saw something I wanted. Now I don't see it. There it is. The hot air balloon. I think that's more interesting than flowers on a postcard. And we'll just stick that in there. And I'll put something in the envelope eventually. Okay, and then I have this side to contend with. This unfolds, and so it can be written in, and it can be embellished. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do one of my coin envelopes? Nope, this one I think is going to go on here. It kind of has the same pattern there, so that makes it kind of fun. And it's not folded right or something. Something's funny with it. It doesn't want to lay right. Oh, maybe that part goes in. That would be the thing. Okay. So I think I'll put it over to the side. And once again, I'm going to make it a tuck. It can be a tuck spot if it needs to be. Oops, that puts it on the wrong side. Okay, never mind the tuck spot. We'll just glue it down. Oops. Okay, now I have all kinds of opportunity to put things in here. I could glue that one down. Don't think I want to do that either. Let me see here. I have some miscellaneous papers and things here. Maybe something will catch my eye to put behind that. The Wedding, Chapter 1. Okay. I like that. I'll ink it and we'll do it. I got these little papers from Temu, and you don't always know unless you really pay attention to what size you're going to get. But sometimes small is okay. Can be used. Okay. Oops, get it right side up. Up, 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 up. Drop it and get ink everywhere. Or glue, ink. Okay, that part's on. I want to do something here. I could make a pocket here. Or a tuck. I have some little stuff that could be used. Let me see, maybe I'll put one of these on here and just call it good. Yep. And I need something over here that's very plain, and I don't think I have anything out here that I want to put there, unless I want to put a piece of music behind whatever I put. I'm going to look at some of my flowers or butterflies or something. Something that would be, that'll go with it. I have some greenery here somewhere. Maybe the greenery would be good. Where's my greenery? Oh, there it is. Nope, that does nothing for it. Well, that's okay. Do I want to put some music behind it or something? The music's too bright. That's too bright white. There's some that's not too white. Could go that way. Or I could cut it off. Trim it down. That one wouldn't need much trimming. I am going to trim it a little bit. I'm not sure I like that girl on that side. I don't know what that's supposed to be or what the song is, but looks like French to me. So I have no idea what it says. Okay, I'm going to put this here, I think, or do I want it? No, I don't want it all the same places. And I'm going to put this greenery on it so it won't be so plain on that side. Well, if I can get them to separate here, there we go. I'll put that down here at the bottom. There. Now it's not so plain. And I'll put that back over there for now till we see if we need it. I'm going to leave that one out though because it does have some interesting things in it. And this may need to be closed down with something. Get out one of my little dot things here. Velcro dots. Oh, where did it go? There it is. Well, and get them to peel apart. I think I'm just going to put it right there. Oh, I don't want it right that close. I want it over here. Okay. Oh, good. Now it's stuck to me. Now will it stick on the paper? That's what I want to know. Did it stick? Yes, it did. Okay. Okay, that one's done.